So I've been doing this mini challenge this week where I was trying to close $100,000 in revenue. So I started once I got back to Boston here with my mom driving me around as my passenger princess right now, where I thought that I was just gonna work really hard, and if I was on my laptop right now, I would show you that this week I've sent out like 800 cold emails, personalized cold emails, a lot of it using AI that I would show you guys, but I don't have time right now. We're on our way to the gym, and I got no results, like literally zilch, nothing. I think that could be because I'm retarded, and I was doing it on a new email, and I should have done it on a different email. So I have not given up on that yet. I am going to do a more personalized approach, but what you should do is just take the shortcut and use your current network that you have at hand. So right now, I have so many friends in the space where I have two main businesses right now. The first is a YouTube marketing company where I help some of the largest business creators and finance creators. I help them grow with the intent of helping them monetize and funnel to their business. And that is going exceptionally well. Right now, across my clients, we're doing over 15 million long form business views per month. I mean, everything is going better than I could have ever dreamed of. But there's a second avenue to the business, which is the biggest opportunity that I have at hand right now, which is finding sponsors for all of these channels. And the way that I've been trying to find these sponsors is the cold outreach that I was just talking about, but I'm doing it personalized where I'm using ChatGPT to find the people who already sponsor the biggest channels in the finance space. I'm having to make a list of those companies that would be able to write, let's say, $1 million per year check for my clients, because I do work with the biggest names. So I'm looking for big companies that would be a great marketplace fit, and writing a personalized email as to why we're a good fit, and finding their marketing directors' emails and LinkedIn's and trying to reach out. I've kind of fucked that up, but I know where I went wrong and I know how to improve it. But the bigger opportunity that I have is I know the biggest people in the space. And so yesterday, I reached out to 3 key people. The first is Graham Stephan and Jack Shelby. They have a podcast together. Graham Stephan's one of the biggest people in the finance space, and they want to interview one of my clients, Robert Kiyosaki. Because, I mean, who wouldn't want to interview Robert Kiyosaki? They know that it would be a great marketplace fit, but they've had dozens and dozens of sponsors. So I texted them and said, hey, I can get you the Kiyosaki interview because Robert really trusts my opinion because I've helped him so much and we've made a lot of money together, where if I tell him that this is a good opportunity, which it actually is, he will do it 100%. And so I said, I can get you this Kiyosaki interview. I would really appreciate it if you can send me the emails of the contacts that you guys have for all the sponsors that you guys currently use. You can just send me their emails and I'll take it completely from there. I've yet to hear back from them yet, but I'm very confident that they're going to text me back. So that's really just taking an absolute shortcut, because I get to get the actual contact information of the people who manage the sponsorships for these companies. That's going to be the easiest way. The second was my friend Eric Sue that I've helped out a bit in the past. I was listening to his podcast, Marketing School, that he does with Neil Patel, who's also a friend. And I said, hey, I see that LinkedIn sponsors you guys. Is there any way you can introduce me to the contact that you use for your LinkedIn that you use for that sponsorship? And then I offered some free value in exchange. I still haven't heard back from him. The third person that I reached out to yesterday was this company WAP that I honestly completely forgot about. They've reached out to me a lot in the past. They actually offered to fly me out to New York to their headquarters and spend the weekend learning more about their company. They've asked me to do some things for them because of a lot of the clients that I have and some other help that they needed. And we were talking during the holidays, and I was kind of just having fun with family. I actually remember that time I was drinking just a lot, pretty much every day. And so nothing came of it, but one of the guys that I'm looking to hire, he messaged and said, hey, did you guys see that Iman Ghazi just bought into WAP as a co-founder now, or whatever the fuck he did. He bought equity into them. And I know that they've raised a bunch of capital in the past. And so I reached out to WAP for a few purposes. One, because they would at least have the contact informations of the sponsors, but they could also be a decent marketplace fit for some of the clients that I have. And so I just reached out to people that are in my current network, and I think that's going to have the highest outsized returns, and it's not me actually doing anything. So that alone could close all of these sponsorship deals, or at least get my foot in the door with a lot of these companies by just utilizing what I have at hand. And most people, they don't have that network at hand, so that wouldn't be possible. But you do in some degree. If I was going to relate this to anybody, I mean, you know someone that has some sort of connections in some in some space. I mean, I guarantee you do to some degree. And so I was just thinking a little bit smarter about this, and hopefully a lot comes out of it. If not, I did just have a different conversations with my biggest client that I never talk about, because he's a guy that likes his privacy. And so I'm going to use his LinkedIn that he's going to give me access to, where he's a huge name. Everybody would know who he is. And I'm going to reach out on his behalf to these companies to try and get the rapport and the relationships and book a call with me. So either way, everything is moving along really just by thinking slightly smarter and not just trying to work substantially harder, which is what I was doing for the rest of this week. I probably got more done today by having other people do the work for me than I did all week, where I was trying to just grind out 800 customized emails. It doesn't fucking matter how hard you work, it matters what you get done. Me and my mom were just at my Aunt Judy's house listening to her rant about why she doesn't give a fuck anymore. And it's true, and she's a savage. So that was really what was trying to be compartmentalized, and actually everything that I need to get done is getting done. It's just not immediate progress, which always bugs me. I hate the feeling of non-resulted progress, but everything's moving slowly. Everyone's busy. I just need to wait for everyone to reach back to me, and I think maybe I'll fly out to WAP, kind of get a bit of details from them, maybe do some things with them. Just getting shit handled. All right, Mom? That's right. She's the shittiest assistant of all time. If you're gonna hire someone, don't do your mother.
I work for free.
$2 an hour. And she's worth $1.50.
That's not nice.
I'm just kidding. So we're gonna go hit the gym. I'm gonna take my mom. I'm so sore right now, but she's about to get freaking gone through the ringer at the gym right now. You ready?
I'm ready. Bring it.
What do you have to say to all this mumbo jumbo garbage that I'm spewing?
That's exactly what it is.
Mumbo jumbo garbage.
Yep.
None of it means anything
until you see the results.
Final words of wisdom.
No, I don't have any.
No wisdom.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Me? No. Wisdom for the crowd.
Oh, wisdom for the crowd.
An objective of mine is to have the same non-fuckery givens as my Aunt Judy at age 22 as she does at age like 77, where she doesn't care who she offends, what's going on. She's just gonna do whatever she thinks is right, and the fuck with anyone else. There was someone that she in our family that she doesn't like, and there was a small argument that was had, and she said she's out of the will, she gets nothing. Hey, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So nothing to say, Mom. You're getting camera shy on me.
I know, I am. So
what the fuck is this?
I don't get the camera off of me.
See, if you guys think it's easy to look into a camera and talk, it's actually, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, my mom's choking right now. She's a talkative person, and for some reason, she's fucking real quiet right now.
Yes, get the camera.